It seems I lost George. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Look at this. I got a new guitar. It's kind of crazy because when you get online, people send you stuff. And this guitar was actually sent for free. This is called a donor. It's a it's a Chinese made guitar, and it's a donor, I guess, because they donated it to me. So we're just going to test it a little bit here tonight.
Is it donor or donor?
I'm pretty sure it's donor because it was a donation. So it's a donor guitar.
Ah.
Like, hey, can you lend me that donor guitar? I mean, you say donor, I say donor. It's a donor guitar.
Okay. We'll go with donor.
Like I'm an organ donor. I'm not an organ donor. I'm an organ donor.
But donor is spelled with one N.
You know, spelling is not my strength.
Spelling, reading, and counting is definitely not your forte.
If you know how to spell donor, type. Wait, you know what? I don't like where this rhyme is going. If you love what the hells, type what the hells.
In the chat, in the live chat, everyone.
If you love what the hells, type what the hells.
Thank you, Kelly and Cecilia.
If you love what the
Thank
hells.
you, James.
And you want to see Marilyn Raby go to jail. Oh my goodness, you are not gonna believe
Bugs Adventure
what happened.
Oh
so
my gosh.
huge. So huge. If you love what the hells, type what the hells. Are they typing it?
They're typing it all right. They're very good spellers.
Wow. We're not. Remember the one time I changed the name of the channel to What the Hales and I typed the with like a Q? T
with a W.
Something?
Yeah, I do remember.
If you
Thank you, Mary.
If you want to see Marilyn Raby go to jail. If you want to see Marilyn Raby go to jail. If you want to see Marilyn Raby go to jail and never get released with bail. If you want to see Marilyn Raby go to jail, type what the hell.
Marilyn's in the chat right now. She just sent $4.99. Said what?
Oh, I wonder if she knows what her family did to me this weekend. If you love what the hell, type what the hells. You love what the hells, type what the hells. If you love what the hells and you want Marilyn Raby to go to jail with no bail. If you love what the hells, type what the
Woo!
Not too bad for a donor guitar, right?
Not bad at all. Happy Sunday Fun Day, everyone. Welcome back to our weekly live stream where we get to hang out with you guys live every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A lot of you ask, how do I catch your live? All you have to do is make sure you hop on with us at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then you can hang out with us and everyone else in our awesome community in the live chat.
So if they are not subscribed yet, on Facebook or YouTube, what should they do, George?
What the hells are you guys waiting for? Subscribe. It's free. It's absolutely free. All it takes is 3 seconds of your time to hit the subscribe button, and then a bell icon will pop up, and you want to make sure you hit the all bell. There's all, personalized, and none. Make sure you hit all. That way you don't miss any updates. You don't miss any videos that we upload. We typically try and upload every day at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we go live every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You absolutely.
Thank you, Howard.
You
Thank
absolutely do not want to miss this week's videos.
No, you
not
don't.
Only.
Thank you, Colleen.
Not only did the You have not seen yet all of Marilyn's family, but we can tell you, we should probably wait. We can tell you that police were absolutely involved this weekend.
They were. We didn't think that they would get involved because of everything that's happened historically.
They were right on it.
They were all over it.
They were right on it.
They
right
were on it
it
like gravy, right?
They were on it like Marilyn Raby sucks up the dry gravy.
Thank you, Terry.
So this is going to be, this week is going to just, first of all, what happened yesterday, and I think we'll get back to this. What happened yesterday is completely and totally going to blow your mind. Blow your mind. Should I show them? Should I show them my leg?
You can show them the aftermath if you feel comfortable sharing it, or you can wait. Thank you, Elise. And
you have not
Amanda.
Seen the end of their crazy. And not only has their crazy reared yet again this weekend.
Thank you, Gary.
Court is this week. Court is August 5th. Today is August 1st. Court is in 4 days. 4 days. Does anybody in the chat remember what time court is?
I can't believe today is the 1st already.
Today
I can't believe it's August 1st already.
First. Today is the 1st. Does anybody in the chat remember what time court is on
Sarah.
Thursday?
I remember, but I won't say anything. Thank you, Catherine.
Are they remembering?
Thank you, Jennifer Hale. Thank you, Julie Page and Tony Lindsay. We're getting so many super chats right now. I want to make sure.
So many different times. So many different times.
Okay, so a lot of people are guessing the correct time in the chat. Some people are a little off. Oh, Jay May is on. She said it's 11 a.m. Monday here in Australia. So she's like a day ahead.
Holy cow. She gets to go to court with Marilyn a day earlier than us because she's ahead in Australia.
She is ahead, Jay May.
So court is this week. And I promise you something happened that is going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind.
It really is.
Tomorrow's video, okay? Tomorrow's video. I'm actually, we share this all the time, and I don't know if everybody really believes. But the officer just emailed me back, George. Hold a second. So the responding,
you got it right. Thank you.
The responding officer, there were multiple officers, but the one in charge just emailed me back about everything that's going on.
So Marilyn Raby just sent another $5, and she said, "Don't show up until 8 p.m., Jeremy."
I wonder if Marilyn is going to use that money for bail for
Thank you,
what happened
Chihuahua.
this weekend.
Yeah, if I missed anyone's super chat, I'm so sorry. I'm trying my hardest to keep up with the chat. If you guys are reading the chat right now, you see how quickly it goes, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with it, and sometimes YouTube won't let me go back far enough.
All right, Officer Jake just emailed me. George.
Popey.
Officer Jake just emailed me. I'm just going to show it to you right here. I'm going to show it to you right here. Let me put it back on. The full report is complete. It's referred to the prosecutor's office for review of charges. So he submitted it. Prosecutor goes over everything that happened yesterday. Prosecutor goes over it on Monday, and
thank you, Jared.
Somebody, unless the prosecutor pulls something completely and totally out of left field, somebody's going to jail tomorrow. And I have no doubt, I have 100% believe somebody is going to jail tomorrow. But then again, I have the wounds to prove it. So with that being said, okay, so tomorrow's video for everybody who's in here early, and I know the bulk of the people come by 9:30. Tomorrow's video, you're going to see the beginning. So tomorrow's video, you're going to see the beginning of this huge thing that happened at the warehouse. So you're just going to see the beginning, and then it just gets, and the prosecutor will be either pressing charges and there will be arrest tomorrow morning, or George, you've seen everything. Do you think that the prosecutor will not press charges and make arrest?
I don't know. It's 50-50. They'll either make the arrest, or because everything is in litigation, I don't know. I'm shocked that they even responded to your call because of everything that's gone down, with everything going on with the warehouse, it being in litigation right now.
If our fans remember Badge 17, you remember Badge 17 was on the phone with me. He's the one that told us Marilyn initially called and tried to get the Wooster police to actually tow the trailer and the box truck.
Thank you, 2002.
Badge 17, that's who was the responding officer. And I will say this publicly here right now. Margaret. And you will get this in the video as well. Badge 17, Officer Jake, he was incredible. One of Worcester's finest, with an emphasis on finest. Badge 17, Officer Jake, absolutely professional to the T. Professional to the T. Respectful with, I mean, you name it. He was even here at my home this morning, and with follow-up after all of these things that happened. And so
I know that we've heard his voice and he's been featured on one of the videos, but have we seen him in person on any of the videos?
You will not see him. You will not see him until this week on the videos as he responded.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Mick Draper.
Yeah, you won't see him until this week on the videos, because something.
Thank you, Carla.
It will blow your mind when you see the videos this week. And the thing that blows my mind the most.
Thank you, Jessica.
Court is just 4 days away.
Man. Only 4.
Only 4.
4.5.
What could you call it? 4.5?
3.5. 3.5.
Would you call it 3.5?
Yeah.
So, officer, you know what? Hold a second. Officer Jake, he was over at the house. What time? You were here with me. What? 10 a.m.?
It was literally 11? Immediately after the phone call.
Okay, so the phone call, we left to go north to work on to do the rental property meeting at
11. We got on the road at 11, right?
So he was probably here at 10 a.m. It's 9 p.m. That's 11 hours, 9 p.m. And he just, I don't know if he's on a 12-hour shift.
You, Kimberly.
But Officer Jacob, Badge 17, just emailed me, and I'm gonna have to guess he's probably off duty right now. And I'm telling you, his professionalism was impeccable. He was the, I mean, when you think of an officer and you think of a superhero, he was the image of what an officer should be. Mm-hmm. And I can't thank him enough. And I think he's done an incredible job. I've said this before, there's good people, there's bad people in every organization. And he was absolutely incredible. And he's worked with me. He's worked with me the entire time, and I think he's going above and beyond to even help us. And what happened this weekend will blow everybody's minds. I really believe that.
Thank you, JJP.
You think?
Yeah. So most of the Wooster police have been incredible, but there's 3 that I can think of that have been the opposite of incredible. But majority of them have been wonderful, and they all do what they need to do. And we've never had any complaints up until recently. And I don't know if it's because they had a bad day that day or what, but there's no way they could still be on the force if they continue to behave that way. You know what I mean?
I don't know how it all works, but I do know Badge 17, Officer Jacob. And I can't say Jake's last name. There's no way I can pronounce it. I can't even pronounce George's first name. That's why I call her George. But I do want to say that Badge 17, Officer Jake, is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible, impeccable. And I appreciate what he did and how he responded and how he's followed up with me. And I think he's gone above and beyond. Even it's 9 p.m. and he's sending me an email letting me know, hey, prosecutor's going to take care of all of this tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Elvis.
And
That's pretty awesome.
It was a crazy weekend. I think I've been like all day Saturday. I was with the officer. My whole afternoon on Saturday. Well, and we obviously were with Jake, dealing with Jake, phone call here out at the house, and then even an email. I mean, he's going above and beyond. So it's been a crazy, crazy weekend.
Marilyn just sent another $5.
Is that for bail?
She said, I'm leaving Ohio. I'm going to move in with my brother. He says he's in Levy County, a little house in Otter Creek. It's really nice down there.
It is nice down there. There's no doubt about that.
Marilyn, aren't you required to be there Thursday?
I'm pretty sure Marilyn is actually.
Your move down to Otter Creek and Levy County is a little premature. You might want to wait till Thursday, until after Thursday.
Yeah, I would say she's court ordered to be there. So one family member, if not two, is already going to jail. We know that's probably happening.
One for sure. One for sure.
We believe.
Thank you, Stacy.
We'll be very clear.
$17 for in honor of Badge 17.
Badge 17. Thank you so much. We believe for sure one family member is absolutely going to jail tomorrow.
Flipping Adventure sent $10, says, who would have thunk Jeremy would be much safer around wild gators? It's safer in the swamp away from the rabies. You can't fix cray-cray, she says. But you can put them away.
It's so crazy.
Thank you, Flipping Adventures. Thank you, Mid the Wolf.
You saw the video obviously they need to see the video this week. You saw the video. What was your first? Because after it happened, I sent it to you, and I was like, "You will not believe what happened."
Rusty.
So
You called me, and you're like, "With this whole Maryland warehouse debacle, what more do you think her family could potentially do?" And I was like, strike a match and light the warehouse on fire." And that was the wrong answer.
So
I would have never guessed what you told me and what happened Saturday. Would have never guessed that.
And once you saw the video of how it happened and what happened.
Thank you, Brian Butter. I was just appalled. My jaw just dropped the whole time I was watching it. And I was with George at the time, and him and I watched it together. And him and I are both our jaws just dropped. We were both speechless of what we were witnessing on the video that you sent.
And I think I need to have a one-on-one with the viewers, because I am going to share the video unedited and unmuted. And so while I did not use any foul language, and there is some foul language by another party, I was not what I would say in control of my anger or frustration. And so,
thank you,
Jody. Obviously,
thank you, Barbara.
This entire situation, being locked out of the warehouse for over a year and a half, not once, multiple times, items being stolen, being trashed, being given away. The list can just go on and on. This has gone on for almost 2 years, if not even more. And then once you think, okay, this will be taken care of and will be done in court, you go, okay, this will be done. It has not been done. And then they do something else, and then they do something else, and then they do something else, and then they do something else. And when you think they're done doing something else happens. And I was not in control of my temper or anger or frustration or whatever you want to call it. And I'm being forthright with you. I'm not proud of my behavior.
Thank you, Daniel.
But I also am not going to. I'm not going to alter the video. I'm going to show it the way that it happened, because if you don't show it the way that it happened, you don't get what really happened. And so,
thank you, PA Scratcher.
Yeah. I mean,
thank you, Knight of NI.
What did you think about me when you saw? Because I asked you, I was like, "Can I even share this on YouTube?" What was your thought
of the clip?
Yeah.
we showed it to storage agents today, and
that is not a good barometer of
think the same thing I do. Absolutely, you should show it.
You think it's okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure? You're 100% positive?
I think so. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy says that family is dangerous. Just when you think that like the peace is finally surfacing with them and that we can move forward after court, just more, they keep throwing more fuel to the fire and not helping Marilyn's case by doing the things that they're doing. And it's for people like you and I, and most of our viewers would agree, like you would think that they would stay out of it and not create and stir the pot, but instead they keep doing more and more, making Marilyn's case less and less favorable.
We could probably show one clip.
I mean, it's entirely up to you if you want to do.
Here's badge 17. Here's badge 17. That's Jake.
Thank you, Connie. Oh yeah, we've never seen Jake on the channel. Thank you, Kelly.
So that is Officer Jake. Absolutely incredible job. I appreciate him. And
thank you, Shannon.
I might show.
Thank you, Betty. Shannon says no one blames you for losing your cool, and I think a lot of people in the chat would agree. If they were in the same position you were in yesterday, they probably would have reacted the exact same way. But you still kept your cool.
I don't know that I kept my cool. I've had it. I've had it. And
thank you, Dawn.
It was too much. It should have never happened. It was too much. And frankly, George and I keep talking. We're like, what are they going to do next? What are they going to do next? You've got court 4 days around the corner. And what are they going to do next? And you saw my injury due to all of this. Yeah. I mean, you were dry heaving this morning.
Thank you, Service Chihuahua. Yeah, it was gross.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty deep.
It's very bad.
Yeah, it's
yeah, a lot of people are saying don't be ashamed of your actions. This is probably how they would react.
Should I be ashamed of how I was screaming like a baby this morning when I was pouring alcohol in to clean the wound?
Thank you, Tricia. It is unbelievable. Oh gosh, I was cringing when you were pouring alcohol on your wound.
I have to. So it's all right. We should probably get into mail and then we can get into more of this. But okay. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Mind-boggling. I can't even believe it's happened. And we absolutely believe that a family member is going to jail tomorrow. Do you have any mail over there?
I didn't bring any mail with me. That's right, Kelly. Thank you.
We got mail! And hopefully Marilyn Raby goes to jail with one of her family members this week. Oh my goodness. What do you think the response of the viewers is going to be, George?
Silver Wheels sent $5. She goes, you've held your temper longer than most people. Hopefully your sleep study went well. I know a lot of people are asking how your sleep study went.
My sleep study.
Silver Wheels.
We'll get to my sleep study after we get through mail. But this came last week, and I did not, after going through the mail, it's just like a storage unit. After we go through mail, we go through the mail again to see what we missed. And this was in last week's mail, and I had to show you. So that is a year old. She's a year old, and there you are.
From Kendra.
Yep. And the note said, and I missed it last week, Kendra is 9 years old. Says, I'm a big fan of your videos. I think you're awesome.
you,
I like to go thrifting with my mom, and I found a special gift for George. So I showed you the gift and everything and made Jeremy a picture of him and the pigs, but I didn't get to the picture
Thank you, Teddy.
of me with the pigs, which Kendra made. And I had to show it because it was so awesome.
Sweet.
It was so awesome. Okay. We've got some more mail here. I got a feeling I already know what this one's going to be. This is from Jacksonville, Florida, but I think, yep, this was custom ordered, and we don't know who ordered it, but they are amazing. Look at this.
Oh my goodness, that's awesome. We don't have any Fun Employed patches.
We do now. There's 2 of them. There's one for me and there's one for you. How cool is that?
That is awesome.
That is super cool. So whoever sent those, thank you so much. We truly appreciate it. We've got a package here. This is from Bradenton, Florida. This isn't too far away from us. Let's take a look here.
Bradenton?
Yeah, I probably said it wrong. 3, 2, 1. It's the countdown. We're bringing the countdown back. Okay. George.
Yes. What?
There is
it?
A baby for George. Let's see what we got here.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Get yourself a baby chick.
Aw, beep, beep. Beep,
you got yourself a baby chick. And Jeremy, here we go. Here we go. Please, I'm from Florida. I want to live on the Hales Ranch. All right, let's see what we got here. We've got, oh, wow. Check this out. Check this out. There's a gator in a gator egg.
Aw, that's awesome.
How cool is that? But I don't, wait, it says get, okay. I don't know who it's from. I just know their address. So that's all I have is their address. So whoever sent
that, thank you.
We appreciate it. And they told me to go to the drugstore for my styes on my eyes. Do you think they're getting worse after all the stress yesterday?
No, they're getting better.
What about the stress that I've been through today, this afternoon?
They're definitely getting much better.
I would have thought they'd been worse after this evening. Okay, let's see. Oh, stuff is falling out here. This is from P. Daniel. And this is definitely from overseas. I think this is from the UK. Wake the Hales Up. Wooster brand coffee. That must be for you.
Oh, I love it.
This is the UK for sure. Check that out, George.
Nice.
Check that out.
Like that.
Okay. Wait. There's a note in here. And we're gonna get to more of what happened this week and what's coming up this week. Hi, what the Hales? Hope you like what I've sent. 70 years old on March 23rd, and I had cancer, and maybe UK calls them brooches or lapel pins. You could put them on your spare hats. Just a thought. Tell Jeremy he don't have to set his ears pierced. He doesn't want me to get my ears pierced for whatever's in here. And the rings are for his Ghostbuster collection. And for you, George, I got you a plaque to put on the wall. The other's a bit of London, the wall in Florida. Jeremy, both love the videos. Jeremy, everybody should have a good push in the mornings. Am I right? Signed from Daniel. So Daniel says everybody needs a good push in the morning. Holy cow. George, there's a chicken key ring.
Nice.
George, Daniel wants you to give Jeremy a kiss from me, George.
All right, here we go. A kiss to Jeremy.
It never showed up. I couldn't catch it. Check out all this cool stuff.
Nice. People in the chat are saying that your eyes do look much better.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I think
thank you, Angel.
I think today was even more stressful than yesterday. So I just figured it would just come right back again. All right, look at all this cool stuff. Baby. Check that out.
Is that a match or is that a magnet?
That's a pin.
Oh,
that's
nice.
A pin.
That's awesome.
Best seat in the house. There's all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, baby. Look at this. Look
What is that?
Daniel
Is that a
sent.
pin or a patch?
That's another Ghostbusters pin.
Nice.
Here,
That's
there's
awesome.
all kinds of cool stuff. Look at that. I like turtles. There's so much cool stuff.
Very cool.
There is really, 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 really cool stuff.
Love
That's
it.
toilet paper. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, this is what I see. I see what he sent for the fence. I see what he sent for the fence. Think twice because I won't. Sent decals.
Nice.
You get it? You get it?
I love it. Love it.
All kinds of cool stuff. There's so much. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Another Ghostbusters.
Another Ghostbusters.
Holy cow, Daniel, thank you so much. He put a care package together like nobody's business. There is so much goodies.
You guys
in
are
here.
so thoughtful. Thank you so much, Daniel.
We do. We have the best. We literally have the best viewers in the world. George.
We do. We have an awesome YouTube community.
I just found the perfect earrings for you to wear when we go out.
Nice.
Will you wear those for me?
Are those real silver?
I don't know, but
Because anything else will irritate my ear holes.
Do you know what irritates my ear holes?
Marilyn?
Good guess. All right, this is from Marlene. Marlene sent us. Marlene is from Parma Heights, Ohio. Marlene sent a check for $25 and said, "Love you both."
Marlene.
I think this is her form. I think this is her way of sending a super chat. Look at that there. She sent a check for $25. Thank you so much, Marlene.
Who was the check made out to again?
Mr., which nobody's ever called me, Mr. Jeremy Hales.
I call you Mr. all the time.
True, that is true. You say,
when I say, hey, Mr., you're scaring me.
Yeah, and I always go, hey, Miss, you're scaring me. All right. This came from, let me see who. Oh, Felicia. Felicia said, if you can, I would just like it to say, Jeremy and George, I found this patch and would like for you to please get it to Winston, the firefighter who helped with the fire alligator. He jumped right in to help from Felicia. Look at that. There's a firefighter and an alligator. Anna. Felicia, I will get this to Winston.
Yeah.
One way or another, I will get this to Winston. So as soon as I get back down to Florida, I will go look Winston up and we'll get this to Winston.
Which one was Winston? Do you remember?
Winston was the one who jumped right in on the gator's back. This is from Sheila and says, George, this is for the hot days in the Florida summer.
Ohio has hot days too, so I'm going to use it in both Ohio and Florida.
Do you see what it is, George?
An Elvis fan. Love it.
I thought you were the Elvis fan.
I think I'm up to like 5 Elvis fans right now. It's awesome. You can't have enough.
I thought you were the #1 Elvis fan.
I am.
You're the number one?
I would like to think so.
All right, we've got, let's see what we got here. We got a bunch of papers, and this looks cool, whatever it is. Jeremy, hope you can scare the Hales out of the guys. Sheila sent me something too. Look at this. Remote control
crocodile. Oh, that would be a good one for a prank.
Check out the remote right there. You see that? It's the paw print, or it's the footprint of a crocodile.
Oh, that's awesome.
So cool, Sheila. That is very cool. Thank you so much, Sheila. We literally have the best fans in the world.
We do.
That's 3 more packages, and we're going to get back into the update for the week. Okay, let's see what we have here. This is from...
That looks like it came from Amazon.
Came directly from Amazon, and we don't see who it's from. The Fluffy Butt Hut. Last one is a rotten egg, and then look at this. They sent us more arms for the chickens to play.
Oh, nice!
Check that out. Awesome. Thank you so much, whoever that came from.
Whoever sent that, thank you.
This came from Holloway Endeavors, Binhawk. from Florida. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Oh my goodness.
Is this the last package, Jeremy?
There's one more after this. This is a very, very personalized gift. Okay. And there's 2 of them.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
Hello, Jeremy and George. This is Ben Hawk in Lakeland, Florida. I've been watching and enjoy your content for years now. I'm the one that pointed out on the high-end Highlander sword. Yeah, enclosed are 2 custom 30-ounce tumblers, one for each of you whenever you decide to purchase merch from me or not. I recently took a huge risk as well with investment, $30,000+ into a photo quality UV printer to produce customized, personalized products. You can see the machine on our YouTube channel. That's awesome. Right, in his YouTube channel, it's Scott Holloway. Check this out. He did this on his printer.
Nice. I love it.
Time to grill. Fun employed treasure hunters. Check that out. And there's not just one. He did it on 2 of them, George.
Oh, we could be twinning.
So you can have your coffee. So this one can be yours with your coffee.
Thank you, Chris.
And this one can be mine. What do you think I'll put in mine?
You're obviously going to put Crystal Light in there.
Absolutely. I've got some bad.
Thank you, Frank.
What do I have again?
Kidney stones. That's what it is. Kidney stones.
You have the aftermath of kidney stones, whatever that's called.
Very, very, very cool. Very, very cool. So Scott sends a whole lot of stuff on here. So his YouTube channel, that's Ben Hawk, if you want to check that out and you want to see how his printer works and if you want to order something. Very cool.
Awesome.
Very, 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 very cool. All right, one more package, George. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's a big one.
It's a big one?
It's a big one. This is from Christy McLean from Washington. And all right, I think I got it. George.
Oh, what is it? Thank you, Dennis.
Check that out.
How cool. Is that a walking stick?
Hope you will enjoy this Gator walking stick. Bill and Christy. It's a walking stick.
Nice.
Check that out.
That's awesome.
How cool is that? It looks like it's a willow. It looks like it's from a willow branch too. And it's got a gator on it. How cool is that?
That is so cool.
Very, very, very cool.
Okay, do you got any mail over there at all?
Very cool. I love it. I don't have any mail.
You got no mail at all?
No.
Nothing.
Was I supposed to have mail?
I'm just checking to see if you're hiding any mail.
Okay. No mail. Are you going to fill everyone in about your sleep study?
Well, how about you start? What do you think? Why did I even have to go to a sleep study? And then we have to get back into Maryland in court and what happened this weekend.
Okay. So real quick, we'll talk about, because everyone's been wanting to know how Jeremy's sleep study went. So if you've been,
blood's still coming through.
That's a pretty big bandage and the blood is seeping through. But Jeremy had pushed off his sleep study actually twice now with the whole Maryland debacle. And so Friday evening was the day that he finally went in. And the plan was for him to go in at 8 p.m. Friday evening. And then lights out would happen at a certain time. And then lights on would happen at a certain time. And then he would go home. So I was with Jeremy up until he had to go to the hospital. And then when he left, I got on the road to go to Columbus to hang out with my brother, George. And then we video chatted a couple times. I met one of the nurses. And then what time did they want lights out to be, Jeremy?
Well, I left the house at 7:45. I had to check in at 8. They told me I had to get wired up at 9, and they wanted lights out. I wasn't allowed to talk to you anymore at 11. But why did you send me to go and do this?
So Jeremy never believed me that I could hear him snoring from the other side of his of his house. And so one day I recorded him snoring. Now, this man snores. When I tell you he snores, this man snores. And I may or may have not even played it during a live stream one night. I'm pretty sure I played it during a live stream one night. And so that's what prompted him to finally follow through with the sleep study, because he didn't believe me when I told him that he snores really loud. He pretty much would always tell me didn't happen unless it was recorded. It didn't happen. So I finally recorded him and he was just in shock. And now I think a lot of the viewers that heard it too were in shock. And so the whole reason for him doing the sleep study is to see if he has sleep apnea, because during his loud snores, he'll stop breathing as well.
And
on top of the loud snores and you stop breathing
tonight, but definitely all wired up. You know, the wires actually look pretty good on my receding hairline, so that could be. Whoa! I guess it is bedtime. Haley says it's time for bed.
The doctor literally turned the lights off on me and went, "You're going on." The other issue that I've had is
you're waking up. Well, you're waking up several. Yeah, you're waking up several times throughout the night.
There are some times throughout the night I will wake up to use the restroom 3, 4, sometimes even 5 times through the night. If it's been a stressful day, if there's been an agent of stress, and that's a particular situation, I could get up and go to and I could identify that stress agent. That's really easy. And that can be, it could be 5 times. My body will react that way to the stress to get up to go to the bathroom. And so, and there are nights where I just cannot sleep. Or if I wake up and I thought I slept, I am exhausted, absolutely exhausted. And that doesn't help when we have such an intense schedule with YouTube in regards to, you have to remember, you live your life. We live the life, we film the life, which makes everything that you're living take 3 times longer. And then you have to go and edit it and go, okay, well, here it is for the next day. Editing takes a ton of time. And the vast majority of editing I do. George has done some editing as well. But and George has taken some of that editing to try and help me relieve that so I can get some sleep. And I appreciate that when she does that. But the vast majority of editing is me. And so I'm already not getting enough sleep. And then when I do fall asleep, then I'm not being rested in the morning. And phone calls and, we get emails and phone calls and messages, and it just goes on and on and on. We literally get thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of forms of communication.
We do.
Every week.
And we love hearing from you guys. We love the community that we built. But I know a lot of you get offended when we don't respond. Please don't take it personal. It has nothing to do with what you've written. It's just physically impossible between the two of us to write back to every single person that emailed us.
We actually had a woman email us this week and said, cussed us out and said, "Oh, you'll respond to physical mail, but you won't respond to any of my emails." And I went, block.
So that's just one example. That's just one example. We get quite a bit, but yeah, please don't take it personal. And then throughout your sleeping pattern, you'll wake yourself up because you're snoring so loud. And then you'll also wake up because you have to use the restroom so many times because of your kidney stone issues. And then you wake up in the morning wondering why your throat hurts. Right?
My throat will be scratchy in the morning. I'm like, am I getting a sore throat? And it's not that I'm getting a sore throat. It's literally because I snored so much that night. And I have no idea that is going on. And so George forced me to get a sleep study. And some of it is stress. And then the doctor will be responding to me about that. So the sleep study I can share with everybody. That video will be coming out. I'm requesting the actual video of them that they took of me. I will share that I did kick all of the blankets off. Don't worry. I was clothed. I hope. But I did kick all of the blankets off. They even told me, they were like, my goodness, can you toss and turn anymore? I'm like, yeah, actually, that wasn't too bad.
Marilyn Raby just spent $5. She said, I'd volunteer to edit your videos.
Well, I bet she does. She'd edit herself right out. Boy, I bet she would love to edit this week's videos.
Thank you, Jody. Thank you, Marilyn.
So let's transition back.
Jody just got her CPAP 5 days ago. You know, a lot of people in the chat are saying that they have sleep apnea, but for whatever reason, they don't have a CPAP machine, or they can't use one. So I'm not sure what that means.
So let's dig into, again, this week, for those who just came in or were just getting in before we were talking about this and addressing it at the beginning of the live chat. One of the craziest things in the world happened yesterday at the warehouse. And somebody, in our opinion, somebody is absolutely going to jail.
Old part Andy. Yes.
Again, just our opinion. We can't confirm that until the prosecutor gets the video and the prosecutor determines whether to press charges, which I've already told the officers that I absolutely am pressing charges. I want charges pressed. Prosecutor has to review the video and then determine if prosecutor is going to move forward with the charges. But I'm just at a loss of words, because it's just so mind-boggling that issue after issue after issue after issue after issue after issue. And at the beginning of the live stream, Officer Jake, badge 17, just emailed us.
Service Chihuahua. Again, another email?
Let me check. I was just saying at the beginning. No, we've only got one email, and the email I'm just gonna show. I'll show everybody what I can. So the report is fully completed. Has been referred to the prosecutor's office for full review of the charges. And that Nancy Grande,
Dark Alpha. I have. I don't think Jeremy has.
Nancy Grande, or how would you pronounce it? Grande.
It could be Grand or Grande.
All right, so Nancy Grand or Nancy Grande, that is who we believe is absolutely going to jail. You will not believe the videos this week. And we have court. Court is August 5th. That's Thursday. George, what time is court? You remember what time court is?
1:30.
So August 5th is contempt of court hearing. So if you recall, we went to court and it was a pre-hearing, and the judge said, can we actually not have the jury trial because of COVID? And I said, I absolutely want my jury trial. And so he pushed the jury trial to September 13th because of COVID. Now they asked, can we come to an agreement of me moving out of the building? And there was an agreement. I would move out by June 7th under 3 conditions: that I received the key, that the electric was turned back on, that the water was turned back on. 2 of those things happened. I received a key, electric was turned back on, the water was not turned back on because Marilyn didn't come and meet the water company. And then you go, and by the way, that's all video. We videoed.
Right. We know that because the water company left proof.
The water company left proof. We have the proof in video form. Why didn't she meet the water company? Because her business partner, Brian, did everything. Yeah. Everything.
So Brian used to landscape the property, make it really look nice. And if you see some of the newer videos, like, it's a jungle back there. Nothing's
so bad.
Taken care of.
So bad. And nor is she going to care, though, because she's just selling it and moving it on and taking our stuff and trashing it. And her son Curtis is trashing it and destroying
it. Happy birthday, Dark Alpha.
Stealing it, giving it away. So the theft issues are going to be dealt with on August 5th as well. So what Marilyn did is Jeremy's not out by June 7th. Well, she already breached the agreement that we had come to. If she couldn't meet the agreement, there is no date. There is no Jeremy's out. Jeremy is out contingent on 1, 2, and 3, not 1 and 2. So there is no Jeremy moves out unless 1, 2, and 3 happen. 3 never happened. So Maryland, if you recall, changed the locks on us again and then called Wooster police, and Wooster police threatened patients and Christians, saying that they might arrest them for trespassing and all of this other stuff. And then Curtis, her son, trashed my stuff. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars of collectibles. They have no concept. And if you recall, we were even told they had dumpsters there, filling up dumpsters. We don't even, it's gone. Stole stuff, gave it to the guy across the street at Pella Electric. The police know it's there. The police know it's there. They know he's accepted stolen items. We know it's there. And we've told them, do not move it. The judge is going to determine what to do with everything on August 5th. So then, huge turn of events. Lo and behold, we're back in the warehouse. We have a key.
Thank you, Frank.
We get back in the warehouse, but there's padlocks on all the doors. There's padlocks everywhere. We can't get access to where we need to get access to do the job, right? So then they send who we believe, we do not know for sure, but who we believe is Curtis to unlock everything. Curtis stands there forever, smoking cigarettes in the door, just staring down Christian and patients. Real class there, right? So Maryland files contempt of court, says Jeremy didn't leave by June 7th. I file contempt of court, says Maryland didn't actually turn the water on. Now, her lawyer clearly states, and I think we've even shown this in his emails, I don't think the judge is going to have any sympathy for you. Excuse me, this is the judge that refused to actually have a jury trial on May 10th because of COVID. But now you don't think the judge is going to have sympathy because the water wasn't on when we're in the middle of a pandemic and we need water to keep everybody clean, but you don't think a judge is going to have sympathy for that? Hello? All right. So.
Right. It's not just a 5-minute job. It's like the warehouse is so big and there's so much inventory. It
should be a 5-month job.
Yeah.
But we agreed to be out in 3 weeks under those conditions, but they did not meet those conditions. So all of a sudden, lo and behold, everything's being stolen, everything's being reported. We're filing contempt of court. And lo and behold, what do we have going on? We have the key again. We are re-given the key.
Thank you, Angel, for the third time.
Worcester police state that they will no longer get involved in these issues down at the warehouse. As far as trespassing, key, anything. They're going, we're not involved in it. It's a civil case. Deal with it in court.
Thank you, Mary.
So that's what August 5th is about. Maryland filed contempt of court on me. I filed contempt of court on Maryland, and we're going to deal with the theft issues. So that's what August 5th is about. September 13th is going to be the actual jury trial where she's held liable if the jury finds it such. She's held liable for my loss of income and damages.
Thank you, Kimberly.
All of that being said, you would think that this close to the August 15th
Thank you, Lori.
this close to the August 15th date, you would think the family would stay completely and totally away from the building, right?
Yes.
You would think Maryland would stay completely and totally away from the building, right?
Yeah.
The family, if you remember, Stephanie, her daughter, and her granddaughter, Stephanie's daughter, Maryland's granddaughter, and a friend and a fake account are all trying to get what the hell's taken down of Maryland. Which, by the way, them actually sharing it with more people and saying, please report this. You can report any video on YouTube. YouTube will not take it down. If it does not breach YouTube's policies, it will never come down. So in reality, what they did is they shared our video with more people and made Maryland's illegal activity more famous and helped us. That's the crazy part. This is this family. They helped us because they're too foolish. Number one, Maryland's too foolish to know landlord-tenant law, right?
Thank you, William.
Number two, you got Curtis, her son, getting in there. Doesn't know theft and felony law, but that's coming. Now you got Stephanie and the family getting in there. Doesn't know how YouTube or Facebook works. Neither of those platforms will ever take any of this down. It does not breach any policies.
Thank you,
can go in there
Jessica.
and you can complain. They will never, ever, ever take it down because it doesn't breach their policies, period. That's what happens. And so the family is helping make the situation even more famous in all reality. That blows my mind. But then you thought, you know what? Court's coming.
That's funny, Sherry. Thank you.
They're going to step back. I mean, you would have, right, George? You would have been like, just nobody go down there. Nobody mess with them.
Yeah,
Nobody do
just
anything.
stay out of it. Wait until the judge decides. That's what I would say. But I mean, that's her and her family just keep continuing to prove over and over that logic is not part of their thought process.
And one of the most
Marilyn just sent another $5 and says Marilyn Raby and family suck dried gravy.
One of the most illogical things in the world happened yesterday. Can we at least share with them? It's assault. It is.
Yes.
It is a felony of assault.
Yeah, a lot of people were in the chat were guessing what happened, and a lot of people saw the email that you showed really quick that a family member assaulted you.
So you will be seeing a family member of Marilyn Raby assault me.
Thank you, Anna.
See the entire video, and if the prosecutor so chooses,
thank you, Adam.
We believe this individual will be in jail tomorrow. As soon as the prosecutor reviews the footage, again, not our decision, it's a prosecutor's decision, but we believe that that's what's going to happen tomorrow based on what happened. And I do not feel like I kept my cool in the situation. Like, one of the things, George, why don't you just tell them what you keep telling me and what you told me this morning?
You and I we talk about so much throughout the day.
Well, what did you say? You were like, no matter what, no matter how mad you are, no matter
Alpha. Oh yeah, I did tell you. I said, even though you have all this aggression in you and you want to fight back to protect yourself, no matter what happens, keep the camera rolling. If they swing the first punch, do not swing back. Just don't do anything, because then it'll come back on them tenfold if they're doing all the swinging and punching, and they'll get hit with the assault charges and not you. So your camera is your weapon. And I tell you, it's not even worth it. It's not worth throwing the punch back if they do try and swing.
So your
video evidence is everything, and your camera is going to be your weapon.
And so that's what George keeps emphasizing. No matter how frustrated I am, no matter how upset I am, no matter how mad I am at the whole situation, she keeps emphasizing that the camera is the weapon, and just whatever they do. Now, there is a point where if you have to fight back, you have to protect yourself. And there is a point in the video where I had to jump back to protect myself. And so there is an aspect of protection, but I think you're right that, she has to keep telling me, because I'm so frustrated, because the easiest thing to do would have been Marilyn actually go to court with her business partner, leave me out of it, then not renew a lease, and then I go on my merry way. And she created all of this, and the family is all in it now. And now I'm 100% convinced somebody's going to jail tomorrow. If Marilyn doesn't go to jail this week already, I'm convinced somebody's going to jail tomorrow. What do you think? What are the chances?
I feel like it's 50-50 at this point, because of what's happened historically with the police not wanting to get involved because it is in litigation. Thank you, Elisa. So we're just going to have to wait and see. I'm hoping that the 50% goes to where she will be held accountable, and she will have to suffer the consequences of her action, but we won't know until tomorrow.
What an amazing, crazy week.
One Hale movie.
If you love what the hell's type what the hell.
That's your update for the week.
If you
Be sure to
love
every day.
what the hell's time what the hell.
5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
If you love what the hells and you want to see Nancy Grand go to jail without
We'll
bail.
definitely try and record as much as we can Thursday if you guys can't come to support.
If you love what the hells, type what the hells.
Thank you, Bugs Adventures.
Love what the hells, type what the hells.
Thank you, Angel.
Love what the hells, type what the hells. If you love what the hells and you want to see Marilyn Levy go to jail and Nancy Grande without bail. If you love what the hells, type what the
Marilyn sent $5 and said, see you Thursday.
Hope to see a lot of you on Thursday. This week is going to be a crazy week on What the Hell. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the all bell notification because you're not going to want to miss 1 second of it.